Good evening and happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you are seeing my face, you know exactly what day and time it is. It is time for our Honey Night SmackDown watch along, and we are kicking it off with Jimmy Uso. And we got a lot going on tonight. We have Carmelo Hayes versus LA Knight for the United States Championship. We also have a tag team match between the big 2 out of 3 and the 2 out of the meta 4. So much more to come for Honey Night SmackDown as part of Women's Wrestling Talk.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Yes, yes, yes. I hope you have your snacks ready. I hope you have your seats settled or you're settled in your seats. And yes, we are ready for our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. I am your hostess, the sweetest deuce, the queen bee of WWT and all things Honey Pot predictions. Wrestling with Honey here as part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. And we are kicking it off. Sorry, I'm a little tardy to the party, but had some duties to cover. And now that all that's covered, I could sit here with you and enjoy this lovely evening that we are going to have for the next 2 hours. So thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everybody already in the chat. Pat you as always. Hey Dad, good to see you. And Boza, of course, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for being here, guys, and everybody who's coming along in. Thank you for acknowledging your tribal queen. And speaking of OTC and all things tribal chief, Jimmy Uso's kicking it off, and he is going to be going one-on-one with Solo Sikoa tonight in the main event, which is pretty much the revenge story of Jimmy Uso. But right now, we have more important things coming onto our screens right now, and a man who's about to bless us and grace us with his huge presence, his superstar presence. There he is, the OTC Roman Reigns. I am so happy to see this man. And I got my snacks ready, and I'm excited to get into all the action tonight. And there he is. Everybody, I need everybody. Where's your ones? I need everybody to acknowledge their true tribal chief. We already know what time it is, and it is Roman Reigns time. And he did have something very interesting to say on Twitter earlier today and said he's going to be acknowledging him. I would hope he would be acknowledging Jimmy Uso. We're not going to sit around here and acknowledge Cody. But we'll see. It seems like it's going to be a segment that's probably going to go on for the first 30 minutes of the show. And I'm really psyched. I'm excited for tonight. A lot of cool stuff happening tonight. Look at that couple in the front. Oh my God, hilarious. That couple in the front was hilarious. I don't know if you guys saw that, but one was dressed like Hollywood Hogan and his wife was dressed like the Ultimate Warrior. That was everything. And there he is in the ring. Let's see what our tribal chief has to say. Coming off of the aftermath of a crazy Bad Blood PLE and the return of Jimmy Uso, and also Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes getting the job done at Bad Blood in Atlanta. It would seem that their cooperation was quite a success up until our final boss showed up. And to be honest, that's whose music I'm waiting to hear again. He didn't look too happy, if you ask me, guys. Oh, he's asking for a microphone. And Jimmy Uso is handing it to him. A more humble tribal chief. A more endearing tribal chief. We are missing the wise one, Bo. Is a good point. OTC chants coming out of the crowd. It's really nice seeing these two together, I will admit. What are we doing here? Greenville, South Carolina. Join me. And acknowledging Jimmy Uso. Look at Big Cousin. Oh, I love this for Jimmy, though. I really do. I love this. I really do love this for Jimmy Uso. I can't wait to see where, like, who would have thought that we'd be here at this point with this bloodline story, guys? Like, who'd have thought this bloodline match is this bloodline story has been happening for like the last 5 years. Hmm. I'm not your older brother. I'm not a wise man. Huh. Yet. I like that yet. Right. You're the tribal chief. You are the tribal chief. I need to see more ones. There's not enough ones in this chat for me. I need more ones. Okay. Woo. Money, power, respect. Championships. Thanks, Dad. Boza says, who would have thought that we would still care after 5 years? It went from a bloodline we liked to a bloodline that had rode its course to a real bloodline that we are happy that is back home. It's amazing. The circles we can go and the depth in Roman Reigns' character and where he's grown, how much he's grown. It's everything. All of them. Jay, Jimmy, Solo, how far they all have come from it. And then to welcome in more members of the family. You got Jacob, uh, Tamatonga, Tongaloa. It's got to be really, really special for their family. Mm-hmm. Are the ones. Woo! Woo! We brought it back. Bring it back, baby. Run it back. Run it back. Jimmy said, but we're not, though. He's got a point. Yes, you are. I love the crowd. Shout outs. That's dope. You're not if you don't have the championships. That's how they ran things, man. They had all the gold. Huh. Oh, we need help. Dad, I think you're on the same wavelength that we could get some help from. Who we get help from? Shout outs to Dave Rosca and shout outs to the Padres and the Dodgers. Big matchup in the MLB tonight. Oh, Roman said no yeet. And we haven't heard that phrase in a while. Oh, you'll forever be my tribal chief, but I'm the only one in the family that still acknowledges you. Oof. That's a good point, bro. That's a good point. That's crazy. Jimmy Uso raises a good point, man. You can't deny that. He is the only one left in the family that acknowledges him. Solo acknowledges himself. Jacob Fatu, Tamatanga, Tonga Lower following suit. And Jay is doing his own damn thing. And there he is. We got the megastar in the building. He's going one-on-one with the LA Knight for the United States Championship. Something tells me that this Bloodline story is going to stretch throughout the night. I don't think it's over. Because Cody Rhodes still, I'm sure, has to have something to do with this. Jordan Kirby, shout outs to you. Thanks for joining us. So far, we kicked it off with our tribal chief and Jimmy Uso. And a very, very tense segment between those two family members. We acknowledge Jimmy Uso. We acknowledge our tribal chief. And Jimmy also acknowledged the reality of the fact that Roman has no one left to help him. And Jimmy says that we need help. We need to round up some troops. And everybody was saying yeet, but Roman literally said no yeet. The minute I'm telling you guys, the minute we see Roman Reigns yeet, that's going to be freaking hysterical. We're going to get all this no yeet. We've had all this no yeet for a while. He's never liked the whole yeet thing that Jey Uso did. Yet it made him exactly into the Jey Uso that he is today. And now he's become his own man, the main event Jey Uso. I think in a storyline aspect, in some ways, that Roman resents Jey Uso, possibly. And you guys let me know what you think as well in the chat. Is it possible that Roman could have some kind of resentment towards Jey Uso, especially for Roman being the one responsible for literally opening him up into getting into that main event spotlight through this Bloodline storyline? Am I wrong for saying that? I'm not trying to downplay anything that Jey Uso's done. I will never. I've literally watched the Usos since they started as a tag team, even in the indies, and it's just like, yo, there's got to be something that's got to give there. And Roman can't possibly be happy about the fact that, Jay is on a main event level. Who knows, one day we get Roman asking main event Jey Uso, the world champion, for help. Never mind Intercontinental. Like, this storyline has potential, especially to grow into something crazy even further. Especially with the growth of Jey Uso and now Jimmy. What's Jimmy's position? Is Jimmy gonna want to do his own thing now? Is that what it is that he's trying to hint at to Roman? And by telling him, like, listen, Deuce, I'm the only one who acknowledges you in this family anymore. Nobody else cares. And we all know Roman's been very, very stubborn for the last few years, and he's not gonna just go up to Jey Uso and say, hey, bro, can you help me out? No. Roman has a lot of pride. The tribal chief has a lot of pride. It sounds like Roman needs his wise man. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Roman needs his wise man to return and help him restore order and get things back into the way we know with the original bloodline, not this blasphemous Timu bloodline that we have been resorted to for the last pretty much since April, since this whole hostile takeover. Just unbelievable. But here we are. Oh, man. And in case you're just joining us, this is our Honey Night SmackDown watch along, guys. I hope you guys are having a great night so far. We're already about 20 minutes into the show, and already so much has happened, and so much more is going to be happening. We have the women's tag team championships on the line with the big 2 out of 3 facing the meta 2 out of 4, which is a really, really good look for Miss Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. I'm actually very, very proud, and I can't wait to see what they show us tonight in the ring. But we kicked it off with Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns with a very interesting segment in regards to where their position in the on the roster in WWE is currently, considering that they're used to being the ones on top. They reached the top of the mountain. They had the money, the power, and the respect, and now they don't have anything. And Jimmy Uso is literally the only one left who is acknowledging Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. What else? What else can become of this story? I have no idea, but I feel like there's going to be more that is going to be told for tonight. In the meantime, though, we have he that is him, and that is Mr. Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is on his way to the ring. He's going to be facing off with Mr. LA Knight, and they got the United States Championship on the line, which is going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. It's going to be a very intense matchup. And I really like this matchup for Carmelo Hayes, considering that there is actually backstory between Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight. Just so you know, take notes there, fake TK. Take notes. When Carmelo Hayes got moved up to the roster after losing to Trick Williams in WrestleMania Philly, the first person that he interrupted and kind of threw the game off of, well, I don't know about throwing this game off because it's his game. LA Knight, is on his way out to the ring, but he was the first person that he kind of interrupted during his promo and before or after a match, or he was planning a match or something like that. But LA Knight wasn't having it, and he still ain't having it, and we're finally going to put the nail in the coffin between these two. Thank you. The United States champion, LA Knight. Yeah. I love that LA Knight is a defending champion, like we always knew he would be. Let's see what the comments are saying here, and what you guys are thinking about the Bloodline storyline so far. Dad says we miss Paul Heyman. Boza says our tribal chief is pissed that Jay's the WWE Continental Champion. We're definitely building to a Bloodline versus Bloodline at Survivor Series. Roman still hates the word yeet. Roman needs to make some phone calls, says Dad, and I totally agree. Roman needs Jay and Jimmy and Zilla. Oh my God, can you imagine? That would be so ridiculous. Oh my God, that would be so insane. And then you have the debut of Hikuleo protecting Solo Sikoa. But then they got the final boss. I mean, I'm still not going to let go of the fact that this still could be the final boss's bloodline, guys. I know it for a fact. It has to be. There's no way. And then he comes out at the end of everything as well. And what are you hinting at with your hand symbols? What do we think The Rock was trying to say at the end of Bad Blood, guys? Let me know in the chat. Boza says, I think OG Bloodline will be Roman, Sammy, the Usos versus Timu Bloodline in Survivor Series. Jay has his success. Jay also goes on to say, I think so. Jay has his success. Jay is the WWE Intercontinental Champion. So I agree that Roman resents Jay. Jeffrey, thank you for joining us. As always, a pleasure to see you. Says, I think Roman could be a little jealous of Jay's popularity. Boza says, Roman hates to ask for help. He's a proud and stubborn man. I agree. Jordan Kirby says, Roman will never forgive Jay after super kicking him in the face and decided to go yeeting on Raw. This is not Roman's fault. It's technically Jimmy's fault. Jimmy didn't join his brother. Good point there. Very good point there. Roman misses his wise man. His wise man would set him straight. Imagine the crowd's reaction if the wise one came home. Indeed. All we need to hear is that, ladies and gentlemen, and it's over. Jeffrey said, you heard him. He said he's not a wise man that comes up with this manipulative stuff. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you, my love. Hope all is well with you. Jeffrey says, hope AJ Styles is okay. Yeah, hearing that it didn't go very well when he returned in his match there. Unfortunately, he is, I believe he was getting an MRI or an operation of some sort. But we wish him all the best and a speedy recovery. It's pretty crazy. A veteran like AJ Styles. And you never know, guys. Even with a veteran like AJ Styles, anything can happen. Absolutely anything. Hey, Bobby. Good to see you. Jordan says Paul Heyman returns tonight. Speaking of Andrade, they released the new brackets on WWE Speed to find Andrade's next challenger. Holy crap, we are being fed. First quarterfinal this Wednesday at noon on X versus Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus versus Giovanni Vinci. That's going to slap. Oh, Cindy, I knew you'd be happy about that. I hope you were hanging out for Tuesday Night Pharaoh because they have the NXT watch along, and I'm sure a lot was said about that situation there. I knew you would be very happy to see those two side by side, no less. That's definitely something we kind of didn't see coming. So that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What if Paul Heyman is with The Rock, working with The Rock this whole time? And betray his tribal chief again? That's pretty savage. That is pretty savage. And then you reinvent a whole new, then you have a whole new Paul Heyman. And a new big guy that he's backing up. That's pretty crazy. That would be a big plot twist. Very big plot twist. Moses says Braun Breaker will meet Cruz del Toro. Akira Tozawa will meet with Maxine Dupree versus Riley Osborne and Thea Hale. Ooh, interesting. And Dragon Lee versus Taviana Heights with Ren Sinclair. I like that. I really do. And now we are back live, y'all. United States Championship on the line. And there is Andrade. Very nice suit. And I think Andrade should wear his hair like this from now on. I like the way Andrade's hair looks like this. These two, LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes, going back to back, head to head, making this a really, really tough matchup for the megastar. Yeah. And then we got the punches. Ouch, right in the cojones. And there was a clothesline by the Megastar. Megastar looking to be taking control of this match and ending this pretty early, unless Mello comes up with something. Big elbow after a body slam right there. LA Knight playing no games, and this is why he is in the position that he is in. Who you guys got on this match? Let me know in the comments. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you haven't been following Women's Wrestling Talk. Also, please don't forget to let your friends know about the sweetest podcast around that's going to be premiering very soon, the Wrestling with Honey podcast on YouTube. Can't wait to see what you guys can't wait to show you guys what I've been cooking up. I'm really excited. Uh-oh. Carmelo Hayes seems to have gotten up there. Never mind. I was going to say he seems to have been taking control over this match, but got the roll up on LA Knight. Oh, another roll up. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out by LA Knight. Oh, that was like, I guess you could say that was like a reverse BFT, but more of a neck breaker. I smell a big elbow from Mr. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Big elbow, and I was right. Still not able to finish the job. Carmelo Hayes is hanging on as much as he possibly can to this opportunity. Can he do it? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to go with LA Knight on this. Absolutely, Boza. Thank you for this comment. Thoughts and prayers with everybody recovering from Milton and Helene. Saw the photos from Tropicana Field at the stage WWE during the pandemic lost its roof. Yeah, the one that we used, it was Tampa Bay. So sad. And a lot of people going through it right now. So thoughts and prayers to everybody that is going through something. Whether you're down in Florida and you're dealing with the hurricanes, or North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, New Orleans, if you're dealing with, disasters, or if you're dealing with heartache, or if you're dealing with tough times, or if you're just struggling with something mentally, whatever, thoughts and prayers and shout outs to you. All that matters is that we live to breathe and fight another day and do what we love to do. And that's why we're here. And there goes the BFT, and he caught him, the champ. 1, 2, and 3. He retains. Shout outs to LA Knight for a very, very swift and smart win. Yeah. All righty, champ. Going on a legit title defense. I love it. That sell on that BFT was disgusting, right? You're right, Jeffrey. You got him good with that. Boom, 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 boom. Up, Andrade all in his face now. I guess this is something that they're going to be beefing about. If I could do it better than you, you couldn't get the job done. Put the fries in the bag. Corey, shut up. Hilarious. Little backstage segment for Jimmy Uso. Oh. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm. Jimmy trying to give a warning on the condition of Jimmy's brother. Saying Solo's not the same guy he was when you left. Yes, 3 weeks from tomorrow, we are going to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel, where we will have the Crown Jewel Championship match, champion versus champion, American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus the Ring General Gunther. It's going to be pretty insane. Saturday, November 2nd, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, streaming on Peacock. Here comes the Meta 2. If you didn't know, now you know. I acknowledge these girls. I really do. They've been on the NXT roster for quite some time, and I've been wondering what's been next for them. And I'm so happy they finally get an opportunity like this. This is going to be a really good match for them. Let's see if they can hang with the big girls. They're no joke, though. Lash Legend is no joke. When is Roman going to forgive Jay? I don't know. Whenever he stops being stubborn. Boza says he's shocked that Andrade did not get involved with this match. Yeah, I think there'll be more storytelling to tell afterwards with Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. I mean, they have had a best out of 7 series. I mean, I'm not sure what else they need, but I wonder what's next. I'm curious. Cindy says Knight is not dropping that title before Crown Jewel. Let's be real. Absolutely not. Bobby, good to see you as always. And yes, give the lady my regards and my love. Hope you guys had fun today. Hope you guys had a great week. Cindy thinks he's going to drop it to Jacob. Huh. So that way we could get to the start of this Temu bloodline taking the reins and, no pun intended, but, taking all the gold, following suit of his former tribal chief, being that he no longer acknowledges Roman. Boza says this started on Tuesday when the Big Three didn't want to go back to NXT to meet the metaphor. They're the first NXT team to come up and challenge for the Women's Tag Team Championship. This is huge. Like I said, this is a big, big deal for them, and this is going to be a very good match for them. This is going to be awesome. I'm loving this so far. Oh, I'm sure we're going to see some aftermath in regards to Tiffy time and Nia Jax with this almost cash-in that keeps happening every week. Is Tiffy going to cash in on Nia or is she not? I think she has plenty of potential to do it. But what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. You guys let me know in the chat. Boza says winners meet Damage Control on Monday. Dope. I'm here for that. Cindy says it's very likely that they build up the Rock's bloodline with gold leading into Mania, and Jacob with the mid-card belt is easy. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I'm not sure what just happened there. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties, or maybe I clicked the wrong button. I'm not sure. But yeah, very, very, very good point there. Gotta love that commercial. I love that commercial, but I hate the commercials because they always are in my way from watching what I want to watch. Let's see. Courtney, thanks for joining us, my love. She says they are no joke, Lash and Jackson. It's going to be a good match. I think so too. I totally agree. Everybody say what's up to my WWT sister here from Women's Wrestling Talk, Miss PR and AEW Princess Courtney Rice, Stone Cold Courtney Rice, as we so lovingly dubbed her here, or as the councilman probably has dubbed her most likely. But yeah, thank you, Courtney, for joining us. Always love having you, and thanks for supporting. Let's see. Jeffrey says Jakara and Lash. Oh yeah, man, in Booker T voice. I see a QR code, honey. Are you joining the Y at 6? No, this QR code is in regards to our merch. You guys can scan that QR code right there in the corner. Thanks for noticing that, Jordan Kirby. I appreciate it. It's helps me do my job even better. But scan that QR code in the corner, guys. So you could support, follow the drip, be like the team, support the cause here, Women's Wrestling Talk, because we'd love to have you as part of the team. And here comes the ladies of Metaphor. This is going to be very special for these two. This is a very big matchup. You're going against the EST and Jade Cargill for your first call-up match. That's pretty sickening. That's pretty sickening. They're going to get their ass whooped, but that's pretty sickening. I'm so happy for them. And I'm speaking to you as one who didn't really care for the Metaphor at first. Not going to lie. Uh-oh, Kevin Owens. What's happening here? What are you doing? They turned his mic off. What's happening here? He's saying Cody Rhodes turned on him. Uh-oh. Cody said it's on site. Coming out, taking off his suit jacket. How y'all gonna ruin the women's match like this? What is this? Come on now. Nicole, let's get some control so these ladies can have a match, please, properly. Oh, Randy. Randy trying to be the voice of reason here. What's Randy doing? Oh. Randy and Kevin having a little shove match, but Kevin is still trying to go for Cody. Did he just hit? Oh, did you just hit Randy? You know damn well that had to be coming. He just punched Kevin Owens in the mouth. In the words of Pat McAfee. Well, he wasn't listening. Can you blame Randy? He wasn't really listening to him to stop. He was trying to reason with him. But if he wanted to fight Cody, he should have fought Cody. What about the girls? Get these guys out of here. It's not even your segment. This is very interesting. This does raise interesting questions here, though. This raises very interesting questions here. Boza, honey, on second thought, the match isn't happening. Kevin Owens hijacked the show. That's what I'm saying. Like, the match needs to happen, though. There's no way they're just gonna do that and not have these girls have this match when we've highly anticipated this match since Wednesday. There's no way. And they booked it. It was advertised. You better give me my damn match. I want my women's match. Or is this their way of plotting, putting us in their storyline as well and saying that the big 2 out of 3 are ducking them? Because that's definitely not the case. The big 2 out of 3, they don't got reason to duck anybody. That's all I know. Moses says he's only suspended because Cody has to deal with King Gunther. I wonder if KO is one of those that won't go to Saudi. Well, we know CM Punk ain't going. That we do know. All-Star Fandom Dion, what's up, man? Good to see you. And yes, this is indeed good, in the words of Booker T. I am kind of pissed too, Bozo. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of makes me sad for them. I just still hope that they have the match, though, at least. This happened after Randy had a great trip to NXT. Cindy Hill says you don't need history to take a title. That is absolutely true. I can't believe Kevin Owens decked him. Lash Legend saying that's what you get. Yeah. If you notice that KO was wearing a Dusty Rhodes t-shirt, I want this women's tag team match. Absolutely. I don't see Nia losing the title until Mania 42. Damn. All right. And Kevin, you interrupted a great entrance. The chat is going wild in regards to Kevin Owens. I'm not sure what they did to him, but it was kind of rude, man. It was kind of rude. And in the middle of a women's match as well, or not even in the women. It was in the start. It didn't even get to start. It's awful. Terrible. Very, very, very bad form for you, Mr. Kevin Owens. Gonna have to figure that out. Javon says that shit was perfect. Please elaborate. I want to get all your thoughts on what you guys think is happening here in the dynamic between Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton. Like, what is going on here? Like, what are we seeing that is going to be transpiring before our eyes? Jordan Kirby says justice for metaphor. Bobby, I agree. I really do hope so. Okay, metaphor is still in the ring. Looks like they got clear of all the all the fuss going on between the gentlemen there. Thankfully. Oh, hey, Trick Willie. Whoop that trick, baby. NXT champion is in the house. And there goes Piper Niven and Boza's favorite women's wrestler, Chelsea Green. She looks much, much cleaner than she did last week. And here we go. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I'm so excited. I'm glad that they didn't delay this match. What is Trick doing here? All part of the promo plan. All part of the marketing scheme that is WWE and NXT. They're doing their thing. That's what Trick is doing there. And of course, why wouldn't he be there to witness his lady's very first main call-up match? Because for those who don't know, Lash Legend and Trick Willie are dating. In real life. I never needed you at all. Work Bianca. Get it. Get it. Get it. I love Bianca. You girls better soak this moment in. The biggest match of their life. Oh. Jay Cargill says Chelsea Green stinks. That's if you. That would be a really cute feud. I would be here for that. Up. Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend looking to take advantage of the situation before the big 2 out of 3 could even come up with a plan and getting a head start on this match. And we're starting things off with Miss Jackson and the EST. Oh, now tagging in Lash Legend. Listen, what we are not going to do is what we're not going to do is underestimate the ability of Lash Legend. Lash Legend is an absolute beast in the ring. She's one of the most not maybe not the most dominant, but she has a very dominating presence. Jeffrey says Jade is chiseled to stone. Yo, man, it's ridiculous. Like when I was in the media room for WrestleMania Philly Media Weekend, or for Media Day during Philly weekend, seeing her up close is a whole nother story. She's at her figure and I'm sure her regimen is so on point. It's not even funny. Cindy says, all I know is that I need Kyrie, Io, Bianca, and Jade out this tag team picture and fighting each other properly. Give me main events. Oh, I'm sure we're going to be building to that very, very soon. Lash Legend just kicked the hell out of Chelsea Green. I think somebody's smelling Chelsea Green and it backfired. Oh my Lord. And there goes the finisher. And it looks like that'll be all for the meta 2 out of 4. And there it is. Shout outs to Jade Cargill. Congrats to her and Bianca Belair for again successfully retaining those beautiful tag team titles. Shout outs to Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. I wish it was a little quicker, but I know, we are pressed for time these days, especially with these shows going to 2 hours now. But yeah. Great offense. Great job. Boza says maybe they had Trick fly over because he couldn't fly back to Orlando yet. And Trick is with Lash. So yes, Jeffrey. Dion says Jade might have the best entrance and entrance music in WWE. There's quite a few I could compete with that. There's quite a few. Ooh, the Queen Nia Jax, our women's champion, there with the Princess Miss Sunny and the Big Tiffany Stratton. Nia doesn't look happy. And Tiffy doesn't look like she's here to play. So let's see what transpires between these two. And already, just like that, guys, we are going into our 9 o'clock hour, which means we have 1 more hour left together. Time is flying. So that means only one thing. We must be having fun. And I appreciate all of you guys in the chat and their viewers. Please don't be afraid to say hello and come up on in here. We are a lovely, fun bunch here at WWT. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, you know what? I'm going to wait a moment. Since we're on our 9 o'clock hour, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys a quick message from our sponsors. And please don't forget to take the time and opportunity to buy some of our merch. Click that QR code on the right. And here goes our message from our sponsors.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www.talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
Indeed. Shout outs to our amazing sponsors at All Caribbean Wrestling. You could check out, I believe Professor said, one of their matches that had just came out on YouTube from Jam Slam, I believe it was, that they had their event recently. And I know they have one coming up in a couple of weeks. So check out all their socials and shout outs to All Caribbean Wrestling. And don't forget to go to www.talkpod.com for all our amazing merch. You can join us, follow the drip, be part of the team, and support the cause and what we do here. But guys, you know what I love about this place? You know what I love about being here and what I love about doing these watch alongs? It's like being at home and you're just chilling, watching TV, and all of a sudden your doorbell rings. Your doorbell rings. You get a visitor. You somehow get a visitor, maybe a neighbor come in with a little apple pie or something, because 'tis the season, it's fall season and things like that. And he may not have any apple pie, but he does have the other half of the digital tag team championship titles. And yes, I have a guest with me today who has just rung the door, and we are going to let him in. It is the councilman. Councilman is here, everybody. It is Friday. It is truly a Friday now, a truly indeed a happy one now that our councilman is here with us. What's up, councilman? How we doing?
That was some bullshit. That was, break this team up. All right, break up Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. That was ass, yo. Them better people deserve way better than that. Way better than that. I was like, that.
Wait, are you talking about Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend deserving a better match?
Yes,
I agree.
Yes.
That was kind of short for me. But I kind of understand, the whole 2-hour thing. But there could have been a way to fit that. But it technically was Kevin Owens' fault.
Man, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It was the same thing I pointed out at NXT when they were facing in the 6-woman tag match. They do not let anyone really beat them up. Like, Jade Cargill has not got hit with anything. Like, Bianca was the only one that took a lick from somebody, and that was Jasmine Nix. It's the same.
It's the mega powers. You can't overcome the mega powers. You got to let this ride out if you're trying to split them up later.
It's ridiculous.
Because everybody wanted to split them up right away. You got to milk that shit. Triple H, like we talked about this. But I do agree with you that match could have been a little longer. That was a little too short for me. But shout outs nonetheless to the call up. And that was a big opportunity. It was more so about them at least being seen, so you get introduced to who they are. Because I'm sure maybe by next week or so, we're going to see them jumping Bianca and Jade from behind. They're going to, you know what I mean? they're going to have to take it there. If especially they want another opportunity. But they lost fair and square and a little too easy for my liking. But we have our Queen Nia.
Yes,
Queen
we do.
Nia is arriving, and she looks beautiful as ever, along with Miss Money in the Bank, Princess Tiffy Stratton, and she looks pretty damn bomb as well, if you ask me. So, what do you think of the events that have been transpiring throughout the evening so far, Councilman? In regards to that interesting segment and interaction between Jimmy and Roman earlier tonight.
I think Jimmy got a point. You got to get the tribe back together. It's cool. Y'all, y'all the GOATs though. As to Roman's point, y'all are the GOATs.
They always will be.
Yeah, you are the GOAT tag team, a part of the GOAT tag team, Jimmy. And Roman shows you why he is Roman. But yeah, bro, it's not complete yet. It's not complete yet, man. You need your family. You need your people there.
Lots of interesting comments in the chat. I still can't believe that match was so quick. But Boza says, I think this match was cut due to what happened. Big Three will meet Damage Control on Raw. It's over. 1, 2, 3, just like that. WWE is almost panicking with 2 hours. I don't know about panicking. I don't know about
SmackDown was always
panicking.
2 hours.
Yeah, the SmackDown's always been 2 hours. So there's no surprise there. But Boza says my boo Jakara Jeffrey says my boo Jakara got pinned. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. Unfortunately, I mean, win some, lose some. Cindy, we know we know what happens on Monday because it's pre-recorded. The real question is, what do they do heading into Crown Jewel? In regards to what, Cindy, if you don't mind just being specific for me. Mr. Opinionated, shout outs to you. Hi, honey, I'm home. That is so hilarious. That is so funny. Shout outs to you. That was very, very clever. Boza says time flies on Fridays. Right. I feel like I just got on here. I literally feel like I just got on the stream with y'all.
Yo, I just thought about something.
Uh-oh.
What if Nia beats Liv and then make Tiffany cash in on her? And Crown Jewel, like, yo, she down, she out.
Oh my God. Why did she yoke her? Did you see that?
Hold on, I'm at you be a little bit more faster than me. Yo, I'm at Nia talking about Liv.
Why did she yoke her like that? Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it.
Oh.
Why she do all that? Damn, man.
Why she big sis her like that?
Nia about to get her ass whooped. Tiffany's about to have enough of her. Like, I feel it. I definitely feel it. I feel like we've put ourselves in a predicament here, Councilman. We rooted for both of these women this whole summer, not thinking about the consequences that would come with it. And now it looks like it's going to be the possibility of Tiffy. I mean, the more Nia keeps messing with her, she's yoking her up here. She also, choking her backstage and shit. Tiffany's not the one. Oh, and Naomi's out here too. Oh my Lord. Getting spicy out here.
Oh man, she really big sistered her. And she looked like the little sister right now, especially how she dressed too.
For real. She looks like the little sister that got caught staying out late and needed to call her older sister to bail her out.
What she looked like. Can you please pick me up from jail?
Her older sister to bail her out, or her aunt and not her parents, so that way she don't get in trouble. But her parents find out anyway.
Oh my God, she really looked like that. Like, yo, can you please come get me out of jail?
Like you know damn well that's not the outfit you wore when you left that damn house.
No, it's not. You definitely changed.
Like, what have you been doing? Where were you? Ooh. All right, I'm a little bit of ahead, but Naomi is getting up in the face of Nia, and I am so here for it. She said, I don't need nobody's help to beat you. Naomi said, I'll whip your ass, cuz. That's what she basically said. I'll whip your ass, Oos.
That's crazy, because this still family business.
It's still family business.
Wow, bro, it's
like,
still
family. Dog, we've been watching the Samoans run shit. They've been running shit for 50 years. Oh my God. Nia's demanded a referee. The referee is out, and now Liv Morgan's music is hit, and it's not Liv Morgan, but it is Raquel Rodriguez or Gonzalez, whatever you want to call her. But
why y'all keep forgetting who this is?
Because Triple H said Gonzalez at the press conference.
It's Raquel Rodriguez.
It is Rodriguez, but before it was Raquel Gonzalez in NXT, and Triple H did slip up and say Gonzalez at the Bad Blood press conference.
He did. And I was like, yo, what the hell is going on?
And Dirty Dom here on SmackDown. What's going on?
I don't know why this outfit of Raquel's looks way better. I don't know. Bad Blood, I don't know what happened. This will look way better.
This one still don't look like it still looks stripper-ish. But it's dope though.
It's a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know why this would fit her better. Maybe it's the hair too.
It's giving Liv Morgan is now in her Shawn Michaels era.
That is exactly what this feel like.
She's in her
Like
Shawn Michaels era. She got
Heartbreak Live.
Heartbreak Live. HB
Ooh.
Live. Yep. I feel it. Oh my God. But yeah, so yeah, but Tiffany definitely looked like the little sister that got caught staying out late and shouldn't have been out late.
So I got a question now. Does Liv use Raquel to get rid of Dom? Because I feel like that's what that's gonna lead into. Like Liv is gonna be like, yo, like I'm done with this dude, and then just like has Raquel demolish him.
Like, wait a minute. You mean Liv just brushing Dom away like
she's done with them
after
in the
all of
Judgment
that?
Day? Yeah, because if you think about it, like look where we're at. Like you said, bro, this is Heartbreak Liv. And now she got her Diesel with her. Like she don't need Judgment Day.
That is true. That is true. But I don't think it's far-fetched, but I do think that there is potential in just having her with the Judgment Day, only because she worked so hard to be on this revenge tour, and she told Rhea that she was going to take everything she loves, so she's going to take that and run with it and stick with it for as much as she can. So,
but do you though? Because it's like you, like, to her point, I did it. I took everything
that
from
weight
you.
off.
I want it, yeah. Because it's like, yo, let's be honest. Do she like who benefits more? Liv having the Judgment Day, or the Judgment Day having the women's world champion in their faction?
That is true. That is you raise a very good point, sir. And that is a tough answer. Because you could book it either way. You could literally book it either way. Cindy will say, honey, did I not call The Rock behind Solo Sikoa? Listen, we've been saying this for a minute, girlfriend. You and I have been saying this for a minute. The Rock is definitely got to be behind this Temu bloodline. There has to be a wise man with this bloodline. Has to be.
I'm just ready for Paul Heyman to come back.
My dad literally said the same thing in the chat earlier. All-Star Fandom Dion says, I don't trust Randy being the voice of reason.
I don't either. That's why I think we're going to get a triple threat match with him, Kevin Owens, and Cody for the title.
Looks like Dad has the same kind of thoughts here.
I think that's what's happening.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the chat are saying that Nia is not going to be winning at Crown Jewel. I'm quite concerned.
I mean,
good to see you.
If we think about it, Liv has gotten good at one thing, and that is beating people that's bigger than her. Like, she's learned how to outsmart and maneuver this. And now that you got Raquel down there with you, I can see that. And if you really think about it too, you know why Liv is going to win? Because Nia's already queen of the ring. So you have to even out the accolades. She can't be queen of the ring, crown jewel, and WWE champion. Liv got to have something that'll match that for Raw.
That is true. That is true.
Which means Cody is going to beat Gunther.
I want you to look at this comment here, Councilman. Cindy says, Councilman, Rhea takes out Raquel, Liv gets taken out by Nia, and Tiffy takes the chance. What are your thoughts on the possibility of Tiffany cashing in on Money in the Bank or Liv, and when should she?
Oh. Here's the thing. There's two ways this could work. I want to say the best time for her to cash in would have to be sometime next year, or I don't want to say here at Crown Jewel, because what I want Nia Jax to finish out the year strong, because I'm loving the personality now. I'm loving how she's more comfortable in the ring, being this villain. So I want to see this happen, but I want Tiffany's ticket punched to be as epic as Damien's was. Because who was the last women's Money in the Bank?
Last women's Money in the Bank was Let me go to let's go to the videotape here. The Money.
Because I think it was Oscar, right?
No,
or was it or Liv? Was it Liv? No, it wasn't Liv. Who was it?
No, hold on. Money in the Bank 2023. I can't believe we don't remember this. So much happens this year that it's like, how the hell do you remember everything that happened?
Was it Nikki Ash? No, it wasn't Nikki Ash. That wasn't a year already.
No, hell no, no, no.
Io, it was Io. No, it was Io.
I was gonna say it had
Io.
to be Io because I'm thinking of like Bailey and everything like that.
And she cashed in at SummerSlam. So
Right.
it needs to be at something of one of the big four. So I can even see Royal Rumble. So it leads into WrestleMania.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah, Io Sky won. Yep.
Yeah.
That was with Io Sky, Bailey, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, Zelina Vega, and Zoe Stark.
Mm-hmm. And she cashed in on Bianca Belair. Yeah, at SummerSlam.
I remember rooting for Zelina Vega for that.
Yeah. But I would say it has to be at one of the big four. So I would say Royal Rumble is where we can see a cash in, if not at Crown Jewel. Because if you think about it, we're just getting into this tyrant story with her and Tiffy. Like, let me ask you, so I'll ask this to you. Do you feel like she's gone through enough storyline wise?
These girls are family. They're gonna have a match.
Shit. I heard her head hit that pole. Ooh. Has Tiffy been through enough?
No, not yet. I don't think she.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and even the
you gotta start embarrassing the shit.
Yeah, like we gotta really get behind her.
Henley tried to do to make her be a farm girl and all that.
I need a chant of cash it in, cash it in, cash it in. Yes. I need Tiffy to have that behind her. Once she got that behind her, then she can cash in at any time. Right now, we still look at her like this brat.
Right. Killer Cyber Slayer 99. Hello, thanks for joining us. If you guys are just joining us, you're an hour late, but it's all good. That's the power of DVR. We're doing the Honey Night SmackDown watch along. We saw Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight go 1-on-1 for the United States title, which LA Knight retained. The big 2 out of 3 retained their tag team titles as well against the big 2 out of Meta 4. And we had a very interesting interaction between Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, and quite the confrontation between Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens, to the point where Kevin Owens was punched in the mouth by Randy Orton.
Mike got cut off.
Don't take my word. Don't take my word for it. Check your DVR. Run it back.
All I'm here saying is I heard Randy say your mama to Kevin Owens, and then hit him. That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm saying. I heard it.
I heard him say your mama.
I heard him. That's all I'm saying. I heard him say something about his mom and then punched him. Kevin, I wouldn't take that.
Listen.
Appreciate that, Bobby. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, Bobby, thank you so much, buddy. You're the best. Bear Hudson, so good to see you. Shout outs to you and your daughter. Much love.
Man, so do you see Raquel doing a Tahina bomb on Nia Jax at Crown Jewel?
Do I see
Nia Jax getting hit with the Tahina bomb from Raquel at Crown Jewel?
I think it's a possibility.
Because that's how I'm seeing Liv win. Like, it's going to definitely get some interference from Raquel and from Dominic.
That's her Diesel, man. I'm telling you right now. She's Big Mommy Cool. Hello. Mm-hmm. Big Mommy Cool. And she's wearing the shades. And what did Diesel, a.k.a. Kevin Nash, do? Look intimidating, be big, protect Shawn Michaels, and wear shades. And he was a dude with an attitude.
And the cool thing about it is that elevates the story even more between Nia Jax and Tiffy, because it'll be like, yo, how could you let me lose?
Yes.
At Crown Jewel, where were you? Where were your antennas? Be like, yo, you mean and when Raquel
picked up Nia though? Listen, Rhea picked up Nia. Jade Cargill picked up Nia. Bianca picked up Nia. I'm sure Raquel can pick up Nia.
But to their point,
her strength.
But to their point, hold on, because Jay picked her up on the shoulders, so that's a press up. Rhea from the top rope So she had support already up.
Didn't she do?
Tahina,
Didn't she do a
she did Riptide, but that was
Riptide.
low. But that was from like right here to right here. That wasn't like the full lift up.
Well,
the Tahina bomb, she got to pick her leg up, lift all of it, and throw her down. But I guess she ain't got to go too high, all the way up. I guess she can come like right here and then throw her down.
Cindy raises a good question here. Speaking of Rhea, but Rhea got to get involved at Crown Jewel somehow, right? I mean, that's actually a really good point to raise there, Cindy. I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat as well. Feel free to answer at any point in time. But I'm gonna ask you, Councilman, what do you think? I mean, Mommy really hasn't had the title. She did just go at Liv for her title, and she hasn't gotten it back. Do you think there is another opportunity for Mommy to possibly somehow gain a return to the main title picture? And what ways do you see that happening? Do you see her possibly getting involved with this Crown Jewel Championship, or do you think that it would be worth it to try to continue to chase Liv, or maybe move on to new ventures and see where she goes with Nia Jax?
I think we will see. We need to see Rhea in some more rivalries that don't involve the championship. I think we need to, like, she had a great run. We need to give her a break, let Liv thrive some more in this new reign that she has. But I see her coming out to get revenge on Raquel and to try to mess up Liv's moment. I think that causes a distraction, and Tiffy tries to break that up, and then now it's like a whole tussle between them. Dominic gets involved, but it's because of shenanigans. I think Liv will defeat Nia. Or it's because of those shenanigans, Liv could get her chest squashed in. It's still, both of them are still very high value chances, but I think we need to see her in regular matches. Like, I want to see the actual Raquel Rhea feud on the main roster. I want to see
without a title involved, like just
without a title involved,
one-on-one, two of the baddest chicks in the game and whipping that ass. Yeah. Naomi doing a number here on Nia with a Uso splash there. I'm sure there was a tribute to her hubby and her brother-in-law.
Jordan, I would even say a last woman standing match before an Iron Woman match.
Iron Man match though would be nasty though.
Or
an I quit match, like make her submit, because that's Mommy's thing.
Yeah.
And being that Liv, tries to feed into liking all that shit. It's like, girl, please, you don't know what sick is, because mommy knew that Dom was afraid of heights and being locked in cages. That's kind of some freaky ass shit.
Yo, Tiffy dressed like she definitely had a beer in the car when she got pulled over.
You know what?
I can't unsee this now. I'm like, yo, that's what she dressed like.
She's out late right now. She's up past curfew. She's supposed to be making her way back home.
Like, your mama gonna see this, right?
Oh shit.
I would say Hell in the Cell out on and Judgment Day. I could see that.
Let me just kick the shit out of Tiffy Time right in the head.
But also too, they just had a very epic Hell in the Cell with CM Punk and Drew. So I know they're gonna want to let that brew.
I wouldn't mind the first blood match. Bobby wants to know, is your client okay? Because she just got knocked the daylights out of her. Wait a minute. Oh, that was Liv Morgan. We thought it was Tiffy Time.
That's assault, Naomi. No, Naomi kicked the crap out of her. Why Raquel getting involved with Tiffy Time business? Don't you be snatching the money in the bank from her? Oh, Naomi about to get her chest caved in. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Why Raquel getting up here?
Because I already see the winner.
Oh, snap. Ooh. Let's go, Naomi. Let's go.
Naomi, with the win on Nia Jax.
Yes,
that is crazy.
Yes.
And a slam from the top rope.
From the top.
Congratulations to Naomi. That was absolutely
she deserves it.
Killer. But she walked up to Tiffany like,
I'm gonna slap the taste out of your mouth.
I'd like to see you try it.
We
I'm
need
sorry.
to delete this clip.
I'm
We need to
sorry. I hate.
where
I'm sorry. I had to be that clip. Oh shit! Mommy's here. Mommy's on SmackDown, and she just attacked Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez, whatever you want to call her. Liv, you running inside to the ring like you could like. Oh shit! Rhea just kicked Nia Jax in the face, and she's just on Liv like white on rice. She's not.
There we go. There we go.
Now this kicks it off crazy for Crown Jewel. What are we gonna get? A bunch of triple threat matches?
Nah, Raquel. Nah, come on, Raquel. You're supposed to be fighting. Come on.
You gotta come out tougher than that, girl.
Yeah, like y'all supposed to be squabbling.
But not for nothing. She's Rhea's kryptonite. She's the only one.
Oh, Rhea didn't hit Nia with the boot.
She kicked her right in the freaking face. You seen that?
Hey, and there go Dom messing with Rhea.
So what are we gonna do? Get a whole bunch of triple threat matches? Like they what are they cooking up? Because I'm like,
because you lose it, you never win.
Oh boy!
That stuff is
I think we're getting a tag team match. They
are cooking it up. And now
I
they're
think
going to show us who really has the dissension in the ranks, and that means Tiffy and Nia. That's definitely going to be breaking up soon. Tiffany's not going to answer the tag, some shit like that. What we got here? Game 7 for Andrade and Melo. Time for Game 7. And he said, Melo, don't miss. Legado de Fantasma is here. Yo, I can't believe Naomi got the win like that. That's what's up. Good for Naomi.
She deserves it, yo. Yeah, man. I didn't like seeing these losses she kept getting when it came to the title picture, but her pinning her.
She pinned the champion. That's big. That's a big.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I can see Naomi winning the Rumble.
Yes.
Give me anyone else, and this goes to the chat too. Give me anyone else outside of Rhea who deserves to win the Rumble currently on the roster for Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, that's pretty much valid. I'm winner of the Rumble besides Rhea.
Currently on the roster right now.
That I could see Naomi, but I could also see Chelsea Green. Somebody like Chelsea Green, an underdog, or maybe Io Sky. Io's never won a Royal Rumble. She's got Money in the Bank and she's been champion. But I think it would be pretty cool for her to get a Rumble on her belt too for Io.
You say Io?
Yeah. I think Io, Chelsea, and I just had her name, damn it. And Naomi. They make a great case for possible winners for the Rumble.
But above Naomi? Because Naomi been killing it.
Well, no, Naomi's one of my, like, those are my 3. Like, I just picked 3 of them other than Rhea. And Naomi's there. Oh God. There goes the fake tribal chief. Let's acknowledge the Timu tribal chief. Timu tribal chief.
Oh yeah, I acknowledge
in the chat. We acknowledge Solo as the Timu tribal chief. This is how we do it.
This is how we acknowledge our tribal chief.
I need to see these emojis. You see these emojis? Boza says -1. You see these emojis? This hand emoji right here that me and the councilman are doing right here. I need to see a bunch of them in the chat right now. What do you think of the version that they have finally up of the Fiend for the 2K game?
Man, that just made my heart sad.
It just made like I heard when they first dropped it and I heard the music play, like I felt like a kid in a candy store.
I miss him, man. I miss him. And to just see like this is what we would have got, like.
First of all, we need the new Uncle Howdy. I don't want this old Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, like why wasn't this a package?
Like where was the update?
Yeah, like why wasn't there a package?
They're probably gonna do that with the whole new Wyatt 6. Like that's what they're probably gonna do.
Oh well, hold on. No, and we getting him. No, we are.
We do?
We get Uncle Howdy.
No, but the Uncle Howdy that they came out with first, not this one that they had that just debuted this year. It's the one
Nah, it
that
gotta be because Howdy's already on the game.
but it's the Howdy that the first original Howdy that they came out with the hat and like the hat and the jacket and that weird music.
I don't get it. What they updating it? Because that's what I'm saying. Uncle Howdy's already on the game.
The Uncle Howdy that debuted this year.
No. I'm saying the one you're talking about with
Uncle Howdy.
no, I'm talking about with the top hat. He's already on the game.
I saw that one. I don't want that one. I want the most recent. Like I was thinking
that part I'm getting. What I'm asking is the one with the top hat is already on the game. So what are they updating?
Oh, I don't know. If I just know that they had the other version of the Fiend that had like the more pig-like look, the huskus look kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what else they're doing.
But what's the update to Uncle Howdy if the top hat version of him is already on there? Like what's changing? That's what I don't understand because I just saw him like on the package too, and I'm like, so is he gonna have darker clothes? Like what is this upgrade?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I want the Wyatt 6 version.
Well, I see though that they keep adding to this commercial though.
So they might
already
have it or getting ready for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we could play as Uncle Howdy. Look at all these acknowledgments to this Temu Tribal Chief. Love it. Love to see it. Cindy says, I think Chelsea wins at Money in the Bank and not the Rumble. Naomi. Jeffrey says Naomi should win the Rumble. Let's see here.
Cindy is 100% correct. Chelsea Green, Money in the Bank.
Bobby says Zelina Vega and Michin Lyra Valkyrie would be nice choice to win women's Royal Rumble matches. And there's his acknowledgement for Solo Sikoa. Cindy says it'll be the one without jacket or top hat that they've been running. Okay. He just has Bray's theme. Pachu also acknowledging the Temu Tribal Chief. It is 24 version of Howdy. I'm not sure that was more like Vince McMahon, Uncle Howdy, but I digress.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want the Wyatt 6 on there.
Yeah, I just want the whole Wyatt 6, and I want to hear Bray's music again.
I miss him.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss him. This is for you. This is for you, Bray.
Shout out to Bray Wyatt.
I'm gonna fight all these urges, my brother.
We'll fight all these urges. And you don't know what's in here. This could just be a tobacco pipe. You don't know.
Councilman definitely ain't fighting no urges tonight.
I'm not gonna fight these urges, my brother.
I love it. Shout out to everybody in the chat and shout out to everybody for their interaction. Oh, we got a new vignette here.
New vignette.
We got a new vignette. Lots of heavy metal rock.
Wi-Fi is supernatural.
Lots of heavy metal rock being played here. Oh yeah, I think we're getting the Motor City Machine Guns next week. It says next week.
Oh yeah, just how the car started. Yeah. So how do you think? Deal. How do you feel about the tag team division for NXT with these cats entering?
I think it's going to be good. I think they're definitely going to add some flavor to it, some elevation, and also some seasoning as well. Kind of like what we've been seeing from the likes of like Ethan Page and Joe Hendry and everything like that. And Rosemary and others with the collaboration for NXT and TNA. Motor City Machine Guns, though, have they been showing these commercials even on the main roster shows and NXT? Because where exactly are they?
I haven't seen them on NXT. I think I haven't seen them on NXT. This is the first time I've seen this vignette.
Oh, okay. No, we've seen this vignette the last couple of weeks or so.
Okay.
I'm just trying to picture where they're going to be going on the roster.
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on a second. Let me grab something real quick.
No problem. And they're of course showing what went down last Friday and transpired with DIY and the Street Profits getting their one up on the Temu Bloodline last week. DIY and Street Profits were very, very close to sealing the deal. Only one winner can come out, and of course, it was the Temu Bloodline. That triple threat tag team ladder match was absolutely insane. If you guys didn't tune in, please make sure you go back to it or check out my watch along from last week. It was quite the event. And of course, the Bloodline rules and stays on top. They are still tag team champions. And we got Street Profits and DIY and a little bit of a debate backstage here. And Nick Aldis got a lot on his plate tonight. I mean, this has been a lot going on for the general managers these days.
Man, Adam Pearce will never let this happen. That's all I'm saying.
Adam Pearce has let nothing but pure raw chaos happen all over that damn show.
That boy got no control.
The only one who has control of their brand is Miss Ava. And you know why? Because she's the daughter of the final boss. And because she knows how to delegate and she don't take no shit. Shout outs to Ava. Shout outs to Rhea Ripley as well. Happy birthday. You know.
Happiest
still making a pop up on her TV. Shout outs to Ricochet and a few others. There's a few other wrestling birthdays today.
But you know the only one we acknowledging right now.
Right.
And that's because mommy is always on top.
More security needed outside. What's happening here? What's happening outside here? Who is this? Randy Orton getting jumped by Kevin Owens backstage.
Y'all better stop playing with KO.
He is fucking Randy up. Oh man. Looks like there is no more friendship between Randy and Kevin Owens. Well, looks like Kevin Owens and Randy are going to be facing off a crown jewel. And they're calling for medics.
That boy Kevin Owens dog walking Randy right now.
Oh boy.
Nah, you gonna pick Cody over me?
Stay away from those freaking parking lots, y'all. They're very dangerous places in the wrestling world.
Canadians were so friendly.
Hey, boss lady's friendly.
I mean,
you are bad. She gonna kick your ass.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. You said,
I don't know enough about TK to confirm that.
Shout outs to the boss lady. Love the boss lady.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta see her in her natural environment. All right, the Timu tribal chief is out here.
I'm mad he's getting the same 4K camera action that the tribal chief had.
That's trash, dog. That's trash.
Dad says, could the KO attack be real or staged? I don't know. I think Kevin Owens is pretty freaking fed up with everybody. I think he's just about had it with his bloodline. He's about had it with Cody and his flip-floppiness, you know, his fake ass acknowledgments. It's pretty crazy. Bear Hudson, today has been tough mentally with my daughter's B-Day coming up soon and not being able to see her, but wrestling with Honey and Councilman Farrell made this easy for me. Oh man, shout outs to you, Bear Hudson. I hope it gets better, and we do appreciate all the love and support. And shout outs to your beautiful daughter, and we hope she does have a wonderful birthday.
Yes, indeed.
Bobby says, I can see WWE another wrestler in Marigold one day. Bozilla. She's 5'11" for NXT in 2025. I'm gonna have to check that out. I am actually very unfamiliar. I really hope I didn't say her name wrong, but yeah. And Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso are going to be going at it one-on-one. Could we possibly, Councilman, being that we've been seeing quite a few appearances this evening? We have Rhea Ripley, we got Jimmy Uso, and let's see who else from Raw. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez and Eddie Guerrero Jr. Is it a possibility that we see Jey Uso potentially come out and help Jimmy this evening in case the Timu bloodline pulls off their shenanigans, as we know they tend to do? That would mean he's doing triple duty.
I want to say yes, just because of the no yeet comment. I want to say because of that. But all the people we've seen have something to do with the title picture.
I know Jey Uso's busy, Cindy, but listen, with all these appearances that we've seen from all these superstars on Raw, and we know Jey Uso's the main event man, Jimmy got a point. Jimmy got a point, and they know they're going to need help. Roman can't keep being stubborn and holding resentment towards Jey for being his own person. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I love how true that can sometimes stick, because there's a lot of things that happen in real life that get shown through the storytelling of wrestling. And there are a lot of family members out there that go do their own thing. And there's certain family members that resent it and hold them accountable for doing their own thing, when all they had been preached to all their lives when they were younger was to be their own person. So then when they become their own person and other people like, oh, you act different now, or you're changed or whatever. No, I just became a better person like you wanted me to be. So can you blame me for that?
You're like, how dare you sit here and listen to what I told you to do?
Right. The hypocrisy of it all. You know, technically it's the pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying?
So you just go do what you were supposed to go do. Oh, all right.
Okay. I was only doing what you wanted me to do, or what you were, you know, trying to inspire me to do and help me to do. So Roman Reigns I don't think Roman Reigns should really fault Jey Uso for the decisions that he's made. Because if anything, it's made Jey Uso exactly who he is right now.
Which is why we're going to see when it comes back together, Roman going to have to apologize to Jey. Jey going to ask for that apology.
And he's going to have to acknowledge him, being that he acknowledged Jimmy so easily. But Jimmy, and I don't blame Jimmy for feeling the way he's feeling. I don't feel like myself, dog. We're used to being champions. We're used to running this game. We don't got no belts. So we need to get the crew together. And it's definitely going to come down to that. And Roman, I hope he can put his pride aside for the sake of bringing that family back together. And not for nothing, that's what his papa will want. Just saying.
My tribal chief know what's best for business.
He always knows what's best for business, and that's him.
And we need you returning back to your glory, sir.
Dad says, I can see Sammy coming since he lost to Gunther. Do you think that that could be a possibility? Councilman is not with anything Mick Foley Jr., aka Sami Zayn. But I think
Jay would have to come back first. Yeah.
Right. Jay would have to come back first. And then they ask Sammy Uso for help. You know what I mean? Like, that would be pretty cool. Because right now, I think Cody's problem is The Rock. That's the next problem for Cody. Roman is going to wait. Roman's going to have to be a while. Roman will get his moment. But he's got family business to tend to first.
Do you think we get the Civil War at War Games?
The Bloodline War Games, you're saying? Or Championship War Games, you said?
Bloodline War Games. Timu versus the OTC.
I believe so. I believe in some way, shape, or form. I believe in some way, shape, or form we can see it. But instead of bringing in Sammy Uso, bring back Paul Heyman, bring in Zilla, and then have The Rock be the backup. He's pretty much the wise man for the Timu bloodline, and then you debut Hikuleo as part of the Timu bloodline, which would make him stronger than ever. He's 8-foot Samoan and a problem, because then you got Jacob Fatu already. Also, I think Jacob Fatu is probably going to be going at the United States title.
Ooh, man.
I think that would be sick.
I can also see Solo doing that. I can also see him making him hand that shit down to him and him becoming the U.S. champ.
Yes. Cindy says, I don't know. I see Roman bringing in the new Bloodline members. It's a good way to break in new talent. Jeffrey says, I would love to see Naomi with her husband in the OG Bloodline if I was booking it. Right. And then you also have the women involved. And Councilman and I have discussed this many times. You put Naomi with Jimmy, and which will be a part of the OTC bloodline. And then you have Nia with The Rock, because that's her favorite cuz. They've both been known to say that about each other openly and publicly. I think that would be pretty damn sickening. Cindy says, I genuinely see Naomi versus Nia and Bloodline versus Botchline to add the female factor over the women's title. I would love that. She also says, I don't know, because I see The Rock versus Roman being the main story heading to Mania with Rock, the head of the Botch Boys. Listen, The Rock, and this is going to answer Dad's question as well. He said, did I hear right? I heard The Rock can't do Mania 41 because of a busy schedule. I am not going to confirm or deny this. I know there's been lots of reports about it everywhere. I really, really want to wait till I hear it from a legit source, possibly from The Rock, to confirm that this is true, because it's no offense to other people, and I know they have their own way of doing things, but I've never really been fond of believing a word that comes out of Dave Meltzer's mouth. It definitely came from his Wrestling Observer newsletter, and
So,
I don't know. I'll wait on it.
You know your boy know a little something, right?
Uh-oh. What do you know,
Well,
sir?
you know your councilman be out here in these streets.
Councilman, listen, I know you got constituents that just keep you up to speed on what's going on out here. You know, you got your little whispers, Game of Thrones reference for those who don't know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So let me be the first to say,
Councilman is the more sophisticated version of Littlefinger and the less creepy version. So he's a strong councilman.
Thank you.
He's a strong councilman who keeps his integrity, but he does hear whispers from time to time. So
yes,
what do you hear?
I have heard that there is no scheduling conflict in particular in pertaining to WrestleMania 41. But the reasoning being is that they're supposed to be gearing up for the Moana 2 release, but then also for the live action version that's scheduled to come out in 2026. But he's still scheduled and set for WrestleMania 41.
Okay.
But they're just determining what his other schedule would look like as far as promo is gonna go.
Oh, okay. Because there was a lot of people worried, and I don't like to believe fake sources. No offense to anybody or anything, but Dave Meltzer, I'm not buying anything you selling. There's only one group of people to blame for this, if it is true. And I'm not gonna go on a rant. It's Friday night. I had a great day. SmackDown's almost over, and we are into our main event because Jimmy's in the ring right now, face to face with Solo Sikoa, and it's about to go down. But I will say this. Dave Meltzer, as well as not even Dave Meltzer, because I can't blame you for putting out what you thought you heard. But if it's false, fine. If it's true, if it's false, then we expect nothing less from you, nothing else, because that's pretty much what you do. But if it's true, there's only one group of people to blame, Councilman, and that's the Cody freaking crybabies. That's the Cody crybabies. You should have just let us have what we wanted to have. You should have just let us have our main event. We're never going to let it go, especially if this news is true. If this news is true, I'm going off. I don't care what anybody says, because y'all know damn well y'all robbed us of that. Y'all robbed us of this main event for years now. Years.
Dave Melted Cheese is hilarious.
You know what, Jeffrey? I can't take you. Oh, Bobby has a good question here for you, Councilman. Is Cora Jade your new potential client, being that she is now friends with the prodigy Roxanne Perez? Would you like to explain or answer, or is there no answer? Are you not in any position to answer? I understand that, you know, your clients hold you to a very high standard as far as, how do you say it? Confidentiality.
My clients are allowed to have friends that are not my clients. And that's what it seems like, that this is just a friendship between some old cohorts. So by all means, if she feels that that's who she wants to hang out with, hey, go do that. But as a client, I don't know, man. Just like I don't know where Jade stands in this new era of NXT just yet. And I don't know where she is health-wise. So it's kind of hard to bet on her right now. But we never know what the future holds. that man Solo saying, I ain't little no more.
Right. I ain't little no more.
You remember when we was littler?
Solo definitely feels like he has a point to prove to his older brothers here. Not for nothing.
Since you put him on the shelf.
Right. Not for nothing. I loved the segment that they did last year when Roman was getting on all their nerves. And he was like, I acknowledge you, tribal chief, but those are my brothers. Like when they were like, that's my brother, I'm your brother. Like when they do that, I get goosebumps. I'm like, I freaking love these boys. I love these boys so much. Brother. Their family must be so damn proud. Damn proud.
Gotta be, man. Look at this. It has been 2 hours of just Samoan entertainment.
Literally today. Seriously, you're not lying.
It's been all family business for like an hour and 40 minutes.
And where the hell's The Rock? Where's Dwayne?
I don't know if we're gonna get Dwayne.
Dad says so Solo can wipe his own ass now. Reference to Big Daddy, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, because I ain't littler no more.
Cynthia said, I thought bringing back Cora Jade was a stretch, but then they brought out Nikita Lyons and my groan was seismic. Oh my God. Is that a bad thing or a good thing, Cynthia? Were you upset? I was pretty happy to see Nikita.
I was like, wait, you wasn't happy about Nikita recovering?
I damn near screamed. I was so happy to see her. I'm just glad my injured girls are back, man. I'm just glad to see their faces and they'll be able to carry this division the way they were supposed to before they got injured. Jacob Fatu,
that's ridiculous.
Jacob Fatu, bro. It's like you have to keep the camera on him. Like the kid, they have no choice. The cameramen have no choice. Because like every time I see Jacob, I think of this.
I got a lot left in the tank.
That's it. Like he'll always have gas in the tank. That boy could go. That boy can go.
I don't want to be nowhere near that man.
Seeing him locked in the cage with Roman is something I need to see. I need to see that again, and I need to see that bell ring. That, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, Bobby.
Bobby with the shade. Oh my God.
Bobby.
Lisa didn't have Lola Vice as a client like the mayor on here. She'll lose against Nikita Lyons. Ooh, not for nothing. Nikita about to whip that ass. I'm sorry, said if you're watching this, but Nikita about to whip that ass. I'm sorry. Because before Lola and all of that, it was Nikita technically. And Nikita. Did I say Tequita?
Tequita. Let's go. I like that one. Tequita. Come on, Tequita Lyons.
Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. Nikita Lyons and her hands and shit. Like she throw hands and feet and kicks and she don't play that shit. And she thick, which I love. The Kita Lions.
If
That's the
if the key
Kita
look,
Lions. You know what,
if the
Jeffrey?
keto,
That's what I meant. That's
yep,
exactly what I
that's
meant.
exactly what you meant. If Tequila Lions beat her with a spinning back fist, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah,
Me.
my ass off.
Well, because you lose it, you never win.
Oh boy!
That stuff is.
Yeah!
Yo, with a spinning back fist. Oh man. What a fun time it is here.
Yes,
Thank
it
y'all
is.
for tuning in to the Honey Night SmackDown watch along. We are into our last 10 minutes, and it is our main event, Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa. Oh man, and I forgot to look at the screen when Solo came out because I wanted to see Jacob do his dance again.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it. They were
Bro.
walking straight.
Bro, Trump, when I was watching that at Bad Blood and he was doing like dun, 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 like he was just like I could, you know what? I wouldn't be able to help myself neither. That song goes hard.
They do.
That song go hard.
That's one of Def
all of their
Rebel's hardest
go
songs.
hard. All of their songs go hard.
That's definitely Def Rebel's like top fives.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. EO Skies is one of my favorites too. I love EO Skies.
I love her. Just the way she come out.
I love that EO Sky. Well, EO that wasn't even EO Sky. That was EO Shirai.
Yeah.
EO Shirai was a different animal, if you ask me. Different. So different. Dad says Jimmy's getting mugged out here. Tequila Lions. Heel French speaking Kevin versus Werewolf Jacob. I need to see that too. Yeah. Jacob is scary like Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty damn scary.
Got a lot left in the tank.
Cindy O said Lola Vice gonna lose them cheeks. Counts me. She said she gonna lose them cheeks. Oh man. Oh man.
Yep, Sindel. I just want you to know how funny you are, and this might be a little too much information.
Oh shit. I'm not ready.
I just had a piece of rice come up my nose from what Chat is reading it. That's why I did like this, so I can. Sindel, that was excellent. That was pure comedy execution. Thank you.
She gonna lose them cheeks. I cannot deal. Hilarious. This is why I love doing this, and this is why I love being here every Friday with you guys. At least the mayor isn't watching. Listen, Bobby, you don't know that the mayor could be watching at any point in time. You say his name, you say his name, he might appear. And if he appears on a Friday night SmackDown, I will be absolutely shocked.
She gonna lose them cheeks and then be like, "I'm still Martina," right?
Can I just say, and I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. She needs to cut that.
She got to cut that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
with that. I'm not.
Even
with
I think
that.
the mayor even said it too.
Nobody catches onto it, and nobody says it, and it's just like, you know, like Boza said, thought Mr. Mayor would have done a run-in with Dayla joining you guys today. I know, seriously. Mayor has spidey sense for Lola name drops, says Cindy. He got that Joe Hendry appearance.
Uh-oh. They must be saying something bad about Solo.
Not 9:54. We got 6 minutes left until this action is over. This main event is almost over. Oh, Jimmy responds with a nasty super kick, which finally might be able to create the space that he needs to regain strength and win this match. Who you got for this match, guys? Who we picking? I'm gonna have to go with the returning Jimmy Uso, but if not, if he doesn't win clean, it's definitely going to be some shenanigans. And of course, the rest of the team of Bloodline is out there. We wouldn't put it past them to interrupt his win. Another super kick to Solo, this time in the midsection. Little chop there. I swear, him and Us. I was gonna say him and Us. Him and Jay are so the same. It's not even funny.
Right.
And is it me, or does do the Samoans have like one of the best super kicks ever?
Yeah, no, they've mastered like the super kick.
Like Roman, I don't even think Roman does a super kick. I haven't seen Roman do a super kick or The Rock do a super kick. But everybody else, the Usos, Quiche, even Solo super kick is nasty. Jacobs, like they're nasty at super kicks. Between that and Samoan drops, and headbutts, you can't tell them shit. Samoan's got some of the best right hands. Yes, I believe so too. You know who else has a really cool chop that I used to love to watch in the Attitude Era, besides Taker, of course? Kane. Kane had a nasty right hand chop, dog. And he made it look dope. He made it look dope with his slow.
Ooh.
And he would pull the glove a little bit, take his time with it, and just bop with a
he
little.
He was nice with it. Yeah, no, I gotta admit that he was nice
disgusting.
with that.
Shout outs to Glenn Jacobs.
Ooh, that was some hard work. Every time like people got hit with that, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh,
Kane had some of the best uppercuts I've ever seen. You know who else does it really good? Priest has really good uppercut hands. You could tell like he's taken some notes from Taker.
Yeah.
There was somebody else. Whoa! And that is a wrap, and that is all she wrote. And that was not what I was expecting. But damn you, Jacob Fatu. And we knew they were going to get involved. The only difference is that they didn't get caught this time. Solo Sikoa has defeated Jimmy clean. So now what?
Right. Now what?
Here comes our OTC. Y'all about to get wiped. Why are you running? Oh, there he is. My boy let his hair down. Y'all done messed up. Come on, big dog. Ooh. Superman punch to Jacob Fatu, which could only knock him out temporarily because Jacob Fatu ain't going to stay down for long.
Exactly.
Damn, he threw Tama Tonga like that. Another Superman punch. Another Superman punch. Yeah, man. These are the this is the one we really want to see you lay hands on. Solo standing there in the corner and the OTC across the way. Crowd going crazy already. Here we go. One-on-one.
Hey, well, that Superman punch, he got that one though.
And there comes Jacob. Jacob had to ruin the party. Oh my God. Once you get Jacob going, it's over. Oh my God. He practically took his head off on that turnbuckle. Jimmy back in the ring. Oh my God. If Jey Uso music hits, it's over. Oh my God, Jacob.
I don't know. I just think it's too soon. I think it might be a little too soon.
You got to slow cook it. This is the year of the slow cook.
This is because you gotta give reason for him to be watching for one too.
We're looking at what we've been talking about all summer, Councilman. We are gearing up for war. We're gearing up for war. Bloodline versus Bloodline. Cindy says Bloodline versus Botch Line. This is definitely going to be the war games. Samoan Spike to the OTC, and this is the first time we've seen him not prevail for SmackDown since he's been back. Wow. Jimmy knows it that they need help.
Dang, man. It's crazy watching them now get jumped.
Yes. This is rare. This is a rare occasion. For the last 4 years, we have been seeing the Bloodline dominate the whole roster, and now Jimmy keeps saying that we need help, and we know it. Cindy, you are so right, because that's exactly what I'm waiting for, but I don't think we're gonna get it tonight.
As I say, I don't think so. It's not time yet.
You need Roman. You need to build up Roman, building that resentment back, or building off of that resentment. But something's got to give for the tribal chief. Wow.
Dang, man, that is so wild to see.
That is
Fuck!
that is something we have not been used to for the last 4 years. For the last 4 years, we have seen the Bloodline and Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns and Jey Uso dominate. The only one who's left that's actually dominating is technically Jey Uso, but in this case, this Timu Bloodline has completely obliterated the OTC this evening, and it looks like they need help, Councilman.
Man, they need more than help, man. They need some Avengers. Like, yo, it's just the two of y'all. Like, that's what just is weighing me in. It's like, yo, it's just the two of you.
This is like when Taker lost his powers and Paul Heyman returned with the urn. That's what you need. It's going to be Roman and Jimmy and Zilla and Jay. Jesus, I can only hope. That would be absolutely nuts. Bobby, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. What a night. And just like that, it's over, guys. It's 10 o'clock. We have spent a lovely 2 hours together. And yeah, tonight we had Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. Carmelo Hayes versus LA Knight for the US title. And LA Knight retained. We had the big 2 out of 3 versus the big 2 out of Meta 4. And they retained their titles as well. And Queen Nia versus Naomi. Naomi came out on top. It was really, really awesome to see. There was a lot of really cool, interesting points throughout the show this evening. We have more dissension between the friendship of Cody, Kevin, and Randy. Not sure where they're going with it, but I can't wait to see how they move forward. And of course, this Bloodline story and Tiffy time. I think the Bloodline story, Tiffy time, and seeing Rhea Ripley on SmackDown and Liv Morgan, they broke out the big guns this week for the show's, Councilman. What did you think of tonight's show?
It was a big one. I think it kept up with the motion of NXT. It kept up with the motion of Raw, and it's just getting us prepared more and more for the year. I don't even think just for the next PLE, like the year, like where is this leading to with all of these stories? Like, how does it end? When does it end? But it's like it's gearing us up for a lot of fantastic storytelling, from now knowing that we're going to have a best out of 7 between Carmelo and Andrade.
Yes.
Our U.S. champ still holding on strong, having title defenses at SmackDown. The Bloodline story of just like, yo, you now see like, yo, we back in the grind mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, we back in the trenches. Like, yo, like, to think of it like a drug movie, we lost all our dope. We lost everything. We went to jail for a couple of years. We back out, baby. How we gonna take over the streets? You're like, we still the goats, but we ain't got no dope, Roman. We ain't got no dope. We gotta get some dope from somebody. And
I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. The analogies on WWT are the absolute gems. But yeah, what a great evening. Thank you to everybody who joined us this evening. God, so much happened tonight in only 2 hours. So it makes me wonder what they have in store, especially for next week on Raw. I know it's still a lot to get used to from that 3-hour transition, but you know what? The show will go on. And guess what? We'll be back to 3 hours in no time when Netflix comes. So it's going to be a lot of fun then. But in the meantime, Councilman, before we head out, how can the lovely people find you so you can acquire more constituents for the city of Strattonville and Pop Rock City?
Just follow me at Will Farrell, PHARAOH, across all social media and Twitch and YouTube. And you can always catch me here on WWT live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, along with the watch along for NXT Tuesday Night Pharaoh. And you never know, I might come pop up on Honey Night SmackDown every now and again, just when I'm starting to see the shenanigans happening, and I'm like, man, hold on, man, I gotta talk to Honey about this.
No, it was such a great surprise to have you pop in on us today, Councilman. I was definitely happy that you were here with us. Definitely helped me keep the show going. And shout outs to Courtney in the chat also as well for supporting, knowing she's got a lot going on with AEW this weekend. And shout outs to everybody in the chat. Shout outs to the whole WWT team. Boss Lady, Professor Said, Jacob, Councilman Courtney, Dion, Candace, and Marie, and everybody else that we haven't seen in quite a minute. Hope everybody's doing all right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Pat, you, Dad, Boza. I know there was a lot of you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. David Rosca, Jordan Kirby, Jeffrey, Cindy, Bobby. Let's see. I know there was a few other names here, and I don't like missing anybody. Courtney, again, I'll say it again because you just popped up there again. Oh, Dion, I'm sorry. Dion, of course. Dion, our newest family member, one of our WWT siblings. Javon, always a pleasure, buddy. Love having you here. Brandon Stevens. I think I'm not missing anybody else. I hope not anyway. But if I did, please forgive me. I still love you. Please just still continue to support our content here at Women's Wrestling Talk. Mr. Opinionated Bear Hudson. There we go. Killer Cyber Slayer. Shout outs to all of you guys, everybody here, Boza, and shout outs to our producer Dylan, who's probably asleep somewhere. And thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys can always find me here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with the WWT Live crew. Every Friday, we have our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. I might pop up on an occasional watch along from one of my co-hosts here. And this was a really fun night. This was a packed show tonight. Follow me on Wrestling with Honey Instagram, Facebook Wrestling W Honey, Instagram Wrestling with Honey TikTok, as well as the Wrestling with Honey podcast on YouTube. Like and subscribe, share, tell your friends. Please like and subscribe and share this video as well for all of those who want to keep up on all things SmackDown every Friday. Shout outs to our sponsors, All Caribbean Wrestling, and also don't forget to check out all of our stuff going on with www.talkpod.com and all the great content and merch that we have for you guys so you can be part of the team. Excellent. Well, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And that was a good night. I'm so glad. And I hope you guys had a great night and hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. You guys take care. We'll see you next week where we will do it all over again. That is the Councilman. I'm your hostess with the mostest for Honey Night SmackDown Watch Along, the sweetest oos, one half of WWT's electrifying tag team and digital entertainment, and your tribal queen bee of WWT with all things Honey Pop predictions. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. And we are signing off of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. Have a good weekend, guys.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WW Talk Pod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.